Okay folks, it's a bright sunny day. On my desktop it says 21 degrees when I just had a look at it just minutes ago. It was meant to get up I think to 25 today. Morning was a bit chilly, but it wasn't that cold. Let's see how we go with this. This photocopier's running rough. I can hear a crow just then. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here a book, The Autobiography of Jim Morrison. No one here gets out alive. Okay, let's see if we can make this into an interesting piece. So yeah, let's see how we go. Just put it on the glass like so. See how that looks. This is just taking a little bit of time, folks. Sorry about the boring visual here, nothing exciting but watching the machine just doing its fucktardery. I'll tell you one thing folks, when I design my version of the photocopier, it's not going to be like this. Definitely, this is fucked. This is taking forever. Here we go, finally. A lot of people say photocopiers are very quirky, or they've got a mind of their own. It seems that way because this is really taking a long time to do what it's doing at last. Anyway, that looks really quite interesting. We're going to make this into and I'm going to move this and maybe distort it further. I'm just trying to think what we can do with this. Maybe we can make it a more interesting distortion of this person's face. Let's see how we go. Jim Morrison's face, to be precise. Oh, that looks shit house. We didn't get a very good shot there. We didn't get it looking too good. Looks interesting that, but it's not what I'm after. I wonder if we could use that maybe instead of the book. So we're just going to switch it to copied paper. I'll probably donate it. I think I found this book by the side of the road or in front of an op shop. I think. Yeah, that looks interesting. I don't know if I really like it. I do like this piece here. And I like, there's the face. I just see the face is just barely visible in this scene. I just think maybe, I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to do another version of that. But basically, yeah, it's a disturbing looking face, I must say. Yeah, that looks interesting, but it's not what I'm after. It's just not going to be an easy one, folks. I do find that fascinating, just that little bit of detail where you can just make out the facial features. I do think we can work with this. I do like that look. I'm going to see maybe it'll go up to 400 because we just want that small section of the image. So I'm just going to put it on the glass with this, maybe just trying to see roughly how to do it. Just going to line it up like so. I don't know how it's going to look. Yeah, that's really big. I don't know if this is what we want. I think we might have to move it down a bit to get the full face. I do think we cut heaps of it off. And we're working at 400%, which can be a little bit tricky. Yeah, I think we fucked it up. We now got it too far across, I do think. I don't know how we got it too far. First it was like that, now we've got it too far. We've got it the wrong way. I think we were meant to move it up, not down. So I think we're meant to move it up. It's very difficult to gauge, and we're just hitting the edge of that document feeder piece. So we're just going to hopefully get this just right. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That's starting to look better. I do find that interesting, the eye. Do wonder if we can't go any bigger than this because of the enlargement is limited, but it looks really quite intriguing, this image. I do think maybe we could go up a bit, or maybe I'm just gonna, my intuition's telling me to run with it for some reason, but no, I'm just wondering if we're going to run with it or if we're going to pull it. I'm going to pull it and maybe push it further up, higher. Reminds me of the song he wrote, "Come on baby, light my fire." Yeah, that fame. Higher, fire. I'm not a Doors fan, but I know a lot of people are, and it would have been a tragedy to see that rock star die the way that he did, however he did. He's got a very intense looking face, I must say. Wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. I think it's going to be there. But he does have a real wild child look about him. Those were wild days, the late 60s, early 70s. I think that was when he was popular, before he died. My brother had a friend who was a real into the Doors, so yeah, I sort of am a bit familiar with some of it because of him. And he was only young. He's younger than my brother. He's about the age of my brother, and he would have been barely a child, if at all. when the Doors were popular, when Jim Morrison was still living. I think he died in 1970 something, in the early 70s. Don't quote me, I don't know. But this person, my brother's friend, is like about 2 years younger than me, and he was like right into the Doors. So let's see if this can look really nice. There you have it. That looks really quite interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits, or maybe we can do a switcheroo of this. We're going to make this the centre, so we're just going to switch it around, because I do want to make this a really good piece, being what it is, a piece of history, of rock and roll history. I want to make this a really good demo. So I hope the Doors fans don't find my portrayal of this distasteful. Anyway, oops, I just got to straighten it up a bit. Yeah, okay, that looks interesting as well. I think now we can call this demo quits.